Welcome to our deep dive into the shifting landscape of the Middle East. Today, we focus on a pivotal development, the reopening of the Gaza border crossings. This isn't just a change in logistics, it's a significant moment for millions. After periods of intense closure, the movement of people and goods is resuming, signaling a potential shift in the regional status quo. We'll examine what this means for humanitarian efforts, economic stability, and the complex web of diplomacy that binds this region together. As we unpack these events, we look at the immediate realities and the long-term implications for peace and security in an area that remains the focus of global attention. The most immediate effect of the reopening is the influx of humanitarian aid. We are seeing a surge in trucks carrying food, medicine, and fuel. Current reports indicate an aim for at least 200 trucks per day to meet basic needs. This lifeline is crucial for a population that has faced severe shortages and restricted access to basic necessities. Beyond food, the reopening allows for medical evacuations, providing hope for those requiring specialized care unavailable within the Strip. The logistical challenge now lies in ensuring these supplies reach their final destinations efficiently and safely, amid a landscape still recovering from recent turmoil.
Economics often follows the path of open gates. With the border reopening, local markets are beginning to see the return of commercial goods. This isn't just about aid, it's about trade. Small businesses that were stifled by closures are looking for opportunities to restart and reconnect with suppliers. However, the path to recovery is steep. Rebuilding destroyed infrastructure requires massive quantities of cement and steel, most of which must pass through these very checkpoints. The regional economy is watching closely, as stability in Gaza can influence investor confidence across the neighboring territories, potentially opening doors to broader regional economic integration.
This reopening didn't happen in a vacuum. It is the result of intense diplomatic pressure and negotiation behind closed doors. Countries like Egypt and Qatar have played central roles as mediators, balancing security concerns with humanitarian necessities. The United States has also been a key player, pushing for sustainable solutions that prevent a return to hostilities. This moment represents a fragile consensus among regional and global powers. Diplomats are now looking at what's next. Can this opening lead to broader political talks, or is it merely a temporary reprieve in a long-standing conflict? The stakes for regional stability have never been higher. With open borders come heightened security concerns that cannot be overlooked. The vetting process for goods and individuals is more rigorous than ever to prevent the transit of unauthorized materials. New surveillance technologies and international monitoring teams are being deployed to ensure that the reopening isn't exploited. The balance is delicate. How do you allow for the free flow of commerce while maintaining a strict security perimeter? The success of this reopening depends heavily on the effectiveness of these screening processes and the cooperation between various security agencies on both sides of the fence, making technology a silent partner in this transition.
Looking further ahead, the reopening raises fundamental questions about the future of the Middle East. Does this pave the way for a more integrated regional economy, or does it solidify existing divisions? Some analysts argue that economic interdependence is the surest path to peace, while others remain skeptical, citing the deep-rooted political grievances that remain unaddressed. The conversation around a two-state solution or alternative regional frameworks has gained new urgency. The reopening is a catalyst, forcing all parties to reconsider their long-term strategies in an ever-evolving landscape, where today's logistics become tomorrow's political reality. As we've seen, the reopening of the Gaza border is a multifaceted event with far-reaching consequences. For us as engaged citizens, staying informed is the first step toward meaningful civic discourse. The situation remains fluid, and the coming months will be critical in determining whether this opening leads to lasting change or further instability. Thank you for joining us for this analysis of what's next for the Middle East. We encourage you to continue following these developments and engaging in the conversations that shape our world. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged in the global community.